This is Joanne Sosa here with People's Media with the amazing Saginaw Grant. We are actually at the Red Nations Film Festival Awards here at the Lee Strasberg Institute in Hollywood, Saginaw. I had the pleasure of being at the LA Native Skin Festival, the awards last night, and I saw that a film that you were in won best animation. Can you talk about that? I know it's you were in it, and then it changes to animation about a polar bear. Can you talk about that?
Yeah, it was a very interesting piece of work because I had no idea that I was up for that until they called me and asked me to come up. It was up north of Chicago, and I went up there. And we did that. In fact, we did it in less than a week. I really enjoyed it because I met a lot of people up there that really made me feel welcome. But you know, wherever I go, it's like that, and I do my best to please people and to do what they suggest and what I enjoy doing, which is acting. I went up there with not knowing what the film was about, but after I got up there and I met the young man that I talked to, he was easy to talk to, and he really was shy of dancing. I mean, it was really real life. And I told him that you get out there, that's part of your heritage, you know. And I enjoy talking about my people, especially talking about our traditions. We need to hold on to our traditions. You know, young people today are interested in that telephone, and they forget about their elders. And our elders hold a lot of information if they just would listen to them. You know, I myself feel lost in this generation because of the way that I live my life. I'm traditional about everything, as traditional as you can be. I don't own a lot of property, but I do have a home back in Oklahoma. That's where I'm from, and I enjoy myself. It's to me, this is not work. Work, as you may know, work. It's doing something that I enjoy doing. I think that I worked with Johnny Depp, and him and I had a lot of time between takes, and we didn't talk about the movies. We talked about our growing up, what he did and what I did. And I really enjoyed that. You know, I worked with three of the men that I wanted to work with. And that was Harrison Ford, Anthony Hopkins, and Johnny Depp. And I had the privilege of working with each one of them. So I was completely satisfied. I was willing to quit right then and not work no more. But I enjoyed it. I really do, and it's been good to me, really, because it takes me all over the world. I've been around the world twice, and I enjoyed myself. And like I said a while ago, I'll be going back in April. We'll be going to Germany, Italy, and several other places. But Germany and Italy is the places that I want to be. Although I did work in Germany about maybe 10 years ago. I worked over there for 4 years, 10 weeks for 4 years. I was in a play over there. But I guess I still would be there if the theater hadn't burned down. And so I never went back again. They asked me to come back after they rebuilt the theater and everything. And I said, well, I got other things to do now. And I did have other things to do. And like I said, acting has been good to me, and it's afforded me to do a lot of things that I do in my personal life that bring me back to where I want to be, and that's living the way that our ancestors lived, which is a good thing for me. I don't know why. It's so simple. It's simple. I mean, it's finding happiness and finding satisfaction in life. It's simple, and it's not owning material things. It's knowing who you are. You know, people talk, I've had people talk about me, but it doesn't bother me because they don't know me. I know who I am. I know who I am. And I live the way that I want to live. And I don't infringe on anybody or tell anybody the things to do. But I do tell people about our people, which is Native people. And an incident, you said last night, it was at another festival, going out of the garage, the young man was standing there taking money, and when he seen me, he said, "I know you." And he said, "I heard you speak, and the things that you said, I listened to, and I applied them to my life." He said, "And I'm happy." And it made me think that people do listen and hear. So it made me feel good, like something new happened, and it was. I mean, that's the first time somebody ever came up to me and said that they applied what I said to their lives, and they functioned good.
Now, one of the things that we know you've done, because you're very busy, is you're going around the world as an ambassador of peace. And I know that you're very, very busy. I don't know where you get the energy from. Every time I look, you're somewhere else, and boy, you're just such an inspiration. But I wanted to ask you, since you were about to go to Standing Rock, we have a lot of folks out there at Standing Rock, and I want you to, if you could tell them what your solidarity with Standing Rock and why.
Yeah. Well, our people have been abused in a lot of different ways, and up there especially. They broke many of our treaties. In fact, they broke all of our treaties. And that's something that we hold sacred, is these treaties, because before we go to a treaty or to a gathering such as that, we prepare ourselves in our minds and in our actions. It's not, we don't go there and just sit at a table and talk. When we talk with sincerity. And when we made them treaties, they were supposed to last forever. And that's what they told us. But they didn't pay no attention to them. Today, every treaty that we ever made with the white man has been broken. And it's hurtful, because I know that some of my elders older than me, they feel very bad. They feel let down because of the way that they treated these treaties. And that's what I really wanted to get across. And this is what I talk about wherever I go. I talk about our people and about the things that we do for in life. So I enjoy myself when I talk about wherever I go.